What's up guys, Zertrix here, and in today's video we're bringing you some more Infinite Warfare. This is some stored footage I had from Monday, the day that the beta ended, and in this game we are completely tearing it up with the RPR. This was some pretty decent gameplay for TDM. I ended up dropping 50 plus kills, I'm pretty sure, and this RPR is just absolutely amazing. But besides that fact, today the main focus of this video is to give you my full thought of Infinite Warfare. You can't really review a game or give too many thoughts until you have played it for a decent amount of time, which I guess Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday would be considered a semi-decent amount of time. Even that short amount of time isn't really that good enough for you to really say too much about the game, because you don't know exactly what's going to be in it, what's going to be taken out, what's going to be fixed. So it's just a kind of a pre-judgment. So from all my experiences throughout the weekend, overall, I did enjoy the game. I cannot lie about that. I feel like personally that the game got way too many dislikes on the trailer than it should have. It should have gotten, I think, a positive ratio from like to dislike. However, a lot of people these days like to follow the bandwagon train, and they see a bunch of people disliking this, they see a bunch of people doing that, and a lot of people are going to follow up and do the same to follow that trend. And I think that's a big deal with what happened with that trailer. And in a way, I do feel bad for them, because this game didn't turn out too bad. It is a very different game from most of the Call of Duties that I've played, but it also has its similarities to games like Black Ops 3 and Infinite Advanced Warfare. It feels similar in certain aspects. A lot of people did not like Advanced Warfare. Me, I didn't like it personally. But this game isn't like Advanced Warfare. This has very smooth movements. There's not too much exo jumping, or whatever you'd like to call it, thrust movement. People kind of keep it to a minimum compared to Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare. I think that's basically for the fact that they didn't add a perk in to have unlimited momentum, or just gain momentum faster. So that does play a big part in this. And basically, it's not going to be the same as Advanced Warfare. It's not going to be the same as Black Ops 3. Like everybody was picturing it to be. Everybody was picturing it to be some crazy space game where you're doing all kinds of crazy shit, jumping all over the place. That's not the way it turned out at all. And now that we see that the game is actually pretty decent for the most part, people are still hating on it. A lot of people change their minds, but some people are also still hating on it for whatever reason. I mean, everybody has their personal opinion, but the game did not turn out how everybody thought it was, however everybody basically portrayed it was going to be. It's pretty fair all around. The sniping is pretty good. The sniping on this game is kind of balanced out. I wouldn't say the snipers are strong, too strong in this game. I wouldn't say that they're like MW2 status or anything like that, but they are kind of equaled out. It is harder to use snipers in this game for the fact that you get a lot of hit markers. Well, I can't say that it's harder to use snipers, but if you're a competitive sniper, or you're like someone that's going for clips or something like that, it's going to be tough for you, because the snipers, one of the main snipers shoots very slow, which is the longbow. Has a very slow bolt back, which kind of interferes with hitting clips with that for sure. There is possibilities, but it is very hard. The other snipers, such as the Widowmaker, very, very terrible damage. You have to basically get an upper body shot and hit both of the rounds from the 2-round burst to kill somebody, or shoot somebody that's already weakened. Very hard gun to use. However, all the snipers in general have very good accuracy, very reliable shots. It's just a matter of if you're going to be able to do it fast, or if you're going to be able to do it with a lot of damage. So it does kind of even that out in one aspect. Also, the guns, there is some very, very powerful auto and or assault rifles and submachine guns that I think will probably be nerfed eventually. This gun being one of them for sure. They might not nerf it, but this weapon is insanely nasty. If you're not watching this gameplay and you're not paying attention to it, you need to pay attention to this gun and just look at this accuracy and damage on a submachine gun. This is like a hybrid weapon, so it kind of turns into an assault rifle as well. It does pop up with a reticle. You don't have to throw a red dot on there or nothing, because it basically already has that. And whenever you pop it into that hybrid mode for the assault, it is insanely deadly from a distance, a lot of damage. This is by far my favorite gun on the entire beta so far, and I think a lot of people are going to like this gun. A lot of people are going to be using it. For competitive players, a lot of people are looking at that 3-round burst assault rifle that they have. It is pretty good. It's decent, but in my opinion, it's not the greatest. I wouldn't compare it to anything like the M8 or anything like that, or the XR2, because it is kind of weaker compared to them in one aspect. And also, I feel like it has some weird jam in between. A lot of people did notice, like, the M8s in the previous games had, like, a weird jam every now and then to where it wouldn't let you shoot another set of bullets for, like, a second. It wouldn't do it all the time, but it's very random, sporadic. However, this gun has it too, and for me, from what I've seen, it seems a lot more frequent than what I have seen before in other Call of Duties. And it kind of pushed me away from that gun because it wasn't reliable at all for me. So I could say that I really don't like the 3-round burst weapon in this game. I do love the submachine gun, the RPR that I'm using. The epic version of this weapon, the variant, turns it into the Ripper, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I'd say 50% sure that it turns this gun into the Ripper from previous Call of Duties. And it looks pretty sick. And I almost got that, actually. I got all the way up to the second from last, which I'm not using a variant in this. However, I had a couple. Actually, I had the longbow. I had every single variant except for the epic. And I really wanted to get those to show you guys how the epics were. But I do have some footage with the legendaries that I might post shortly. However, I really enjoy the game. It seems good. It seems, however, that people might get bored of this game pretty quickly if they don't keep up with adding weapons and adding new things to it for people to enjoy. They're going to have to keep on the grind for this game because it will get boring kind of fast. I don't know if that's just because it was the beta and it was the same 4 maps over and over and over again and a limited amount of guns. But I really can't knock this game at all. I did enjoy it. I looked forward to coming back home every day of the weekend and being able to play it. I had a lot of fun on it. The sniping was fun. The regular guns were fun. The kill streaks aren't too overpowered. There's a couple that are kind of ridiculous, but some of them, for the most part, are kind of balanced out. And I think the kill streak aspect of the game is well fit, and they thought it out pretty well. Perks, everything is good with them. I enjoy the perks. There's nothing too crazy in there. Pretty basic standard perks that you would see in previous Call of Duties. I haven't really ran into anything that's too overpowered that I could complain about in this game. But let me know what you guys think about it. I know there's a lot of people hating this game, and a lot of people that even post videos on this game get hate for it. However, that doesn't bother me none. I enjoyed the game, so if you want to, in the comments below, let me know what you guys thought about this game. If you want to see any more footage, let me know, and I will try and post that for you guys. Like I said, I have legendary, or an epic, or almost epic, but I have legendary variant footage that I could post for you guys. So just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, this has been Zertrix.